Hello, artisans. Welcome to Shyaz Art, and today I will be going over 6 reflective poems. Thank you for watching. Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes. Over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination. Calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. To his coy mistress, Andrew Marvell, had we but world enough and time, this coyness, lady, were no crime. We would sit down and think which way to walk, and pass our long love's day, thou by the Indian Ganges side, shouts, rubies find, I by the tide. Of Humber would complain, I would love you 10 years before the flood, and you should, if you please, refuse till the conversion of the Jews. My vegetable love should grow vaster than empires and more slow. 100 years should go to praise thine eyes and on thy forehead gaze. 200 to adore each breast, but 30,000 to the rest, an age at least to every part, and the last age should show your heart. For lady, you deserve this state, nor would I love at a lower rate. But at my back I always hear time's wind chariot hurrying near, and yonder all before us lie deserts of vast eternity. Thy beauty shall no more be found, nor in thy marble vault shall sound my echoing song. Then worms shall try that long preserved virginity, and your quaint honor turn to dust, and into ashes all my lust, that grave's a fine and private place, but none, I think, do there embrace. Now therefore, while the youthful hue sits on thy skin like morning dew, and whilst thy willing soul transpires at every pore with instant fires, now let us sport while we may, and now like amorous birds of prey, rather at once or time devour than languish in his slow chapped power. Let us roll our strength and all our sweetness up into one ball, and tear our pleasures with rough strife through the iron gates of life. Thus, though we cannot make our sun stand still, yet we will make him run. I dream a world where man no other man will scorn, where love will bless the earth and peace its paths adorn. I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps the soul, nor avarice blights our day. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the bounties of the earth, and every man is free, where wretchedness will hang its head, and joy like a pearl attends the needs of all mankind. Of such I dream my world. Still I rise. Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. Seventh circle of earth, ocean Yuong. As if my finger tracing your collarbone behind closed doors was enough to erase myself, to forget we built this house knowing it won't last. How does anyone stop, regret, without cutting off his hands? Another torch streams through the kitchen window, another errant dove. It's funny, I always knew I'd be warmest beside my man. But don't laugh, understand me, when I say I burn best when crowned with your scent, that earth, sweat, and old spice I seek out each night. The days refuse me, our face blackening in the photographs along the wall. Don't laugh, just tell me the story again of the sparrows who flew from falling Rome, their blazed wings, how ruin nested inside each thimbled throat and made it sing until the notes threaded to this, smoke rising from your nostrils. Speak until your voice is nothing but the crackle of charred bones. But don't laugh when these walls collapse and only sparks, not sparrows, fly out. When they come to sift through these cinders and pluck my tongue, this fisted rose, charcoaled and choked from your gone mouth. Each black petal blasted with what's left of our laughter, laughter ash to air, to honey to baby. Darling, look how happy we are to be no one and still American. A Valentine, Edgar Allan Poe. For her this rhyme is penned, whose luminous eyes, brightly expressive as the twins of Leda, shall find her own sweet name, that, nestling lies upon the page, enwrapped from every reader. Search narrowly the lines, they hold a treasure divine, a talisman, an amulet that must be worn at heart. Search well the measure, the words, the syllables. Do not forget the trivialist point, or you may lose your labor. And yet there is in this no Gordian knot, which one might not undo without a sabre. If one could merely comprehend the plot, and written upon the leaf where now are peering. Eyes, scintillating soul, there lie perdu, three eloquent words oft uttered in the hearing of poets, by poets, as the name is a poet's too. Its letters, although naturally lying, like the night Pinto, Mendes Fernando, still form a synonym for truth. Cease trying. You will not read the riddle, though you do the best you can do. Flaws, a lament to Rose, Kojey Radical. I was told never marry amusement, many things, but probably to keep illusions intact. I mean, who likes the truth anyway? The only thing I've ever known to share thorns with roses, ramble but keep it all to myself. Fish that swim shallow beg to be caught. Tangled in nets thrown to water by the nosy, mind your own, company could be sweet. I've been known to cut ties, but real wives, no wise men still need advice. Sometimes I wish talking to you was easier. The writer's curse is to never feel solitude. If they can write words, they're never mind. Pluck my petals until there's nothing left, and so we're scared and bare like newborns or buried seeds. Let's begin again. You said to love a man you must love all his flaws. Another bedroom wall, another face in the pillowcase I don't recognize, laid bare next to a stranger like newborns without the innocence. My feet dangle off the edge of another relapse, hunting for love like opium and laps of lost souls that are just like me with a little more hope. If what you say is true, I admire your patience. Women should be more careful with the men that they pick. But to love a man, you must love all his flaws, as you would say. To give your heart is to understand it may be broken. But I can't fix these soiled thoughts if you won't let your guard down. Then garden, I wear my flaws on the surface like memories beneath scars, then cover them with outfits made of false confidence and au revoir. Merely a man made of mistakes, stitched together with good intentions, sharing earth with other angels who don't deserve their wings. You mentioned manipulation, love, and lies all go hand in hand. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? You said you're constantly ready to be thrown away to excuses. Who hurt you? You said to be with, to be happy, you cannot be mutually exclusive. You said it's virtually impossible to accommodate without losing value in self-value. You said, I want to be with someone who makes me happy, someone who appreciates me for who I am, someone who is proud to be with me and wants people to know about it. Who hurt you? Was it me?